Go.
My name is Ethan, and I'll be playing Narrator 1, and we are playing Liza in the last one.
I'm Liza, and I'm Kylie, and I'll be playing Liza.
I'm Vivian, and I'll be playing Princess Margaret.
I'm Noah, and I'll be playing Gatekeeper.
I'm Matthew, and I'll be playing the guard.
I'm Tan, and I'll be the appointment secretary.
My name is Tara, and I'll be helping Princess Margaret.
Lights, camera, action.
If you ever go to London to attend the festival, royal event, or a wedding, perhaps you'll have to wade through throngs of cheering, waving people to catch a glimpse of royalty. But it's not like when the royal family is staying in the Balmoral Castle, their summer palace nestled in the rolling green hills over the Scottish countryside. There you often see them riding through town in a horse-drawn carriage surrounded by guards, clad in bright green.
Every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, the royal family rides past Liza Hagen's house, and Liza is waiting on the side in front of her house, waving a little British flag on a one-girl welcoming committee. The first time Liza ever saw the royal carriage, Princess Margaret waved to her. Since then, Liza had come out to watch the royal family ride by every Sunday morning, rain or shine.
One Sunday morning in June, the royal carriage rolled towards her. Liza noticed that Princess Margaret was reading a letter. Suddenly, the letter flew out of the princess's hands into the air. The carriage jerked to a stop. The guards dismounted and began searching the street. Liza watched, but the queen seemed impatient. She spoke to the driver just as suddenly as the percussion had stopped. The guard fell to his carriage and resumed moving down the street.
Liza waited until the carriage and the guards were out of sight. Courageously walked on to the cobblestone street to where she had seen the carriage stop. No one else was out on the street yet. Most people were still eating breakfast or dressing for church. Liza walked up the alley where she had seen the letter roll.
There behind the trash barrel was a handwritten letter of fine sturdy and printed with the seal of the King of France. As she glanced briefly at the letter, Liza noticed that it was written in French. Liza folded the letter and carefully put it in her pocket. She tried to stay calm as she strolled back to her house.
Liza didn't tell a soul about what she had found, although all through breakfast she wondered what to do. If she were the princess, she would want the letter back. Unread, an entire matter kept in the strictest confidence at church that day. A sermon on the golden rule strengthened Liza's resolve to return the letter as soon as possible.
Once the service was over, Liza told her parents that she wanted to take a walk and set off at a brisk pace for the summer palace, which was about a mile from church. The gatekeeper to the palace was guarded by a gatekeeper who was wearing a tall, bushy black hat and standing still as a statue. "Excuse me, but I must see Princess Margaret," Nancy replied. "I don't have a pass."
I'm sorry, no one can get through the gate without a pass.
"But you don't understand. I found something that belongs to Princess. I'm sure she'll want it back."
And no doubt you will be wanting a reward for your service.
"No, I just want to return to the princess what is hers."
In that case, you'll have to have a pass.
But how will I ever get a pass?
I'll be happy to arrange it for the staff to reward.
Are you serious?
Good day.
Perhaps I will give you half of the reward.
Here. Now remember this pass will cost you half the reward.
How can I ever forget your kindness?
Who is this urchin? Just another beggar looking for a royal reward. She claims she is returning something to the princess. I'm sorry, but Her Majesty's calendar is completely full for 2 weeks. She has no time to meet with you, but if you'll just give whatever is to me, I'll see that is returned to the princess.
You don't understand. This is personal matter. I must return it to the princess myself.
In that case, come back in September. I'll see what I can do. Good day.
That's ridiculous. The royal family will have moved back to Buckingham Palace by then. Why don't you ask Princess Margaret if she's lost something? I think you'll find that she will want to see me immediately.
I'll see if that's important. Then perhaps I can accommodate you. But you'll have to compensate me for my effort on your behalf. It will cost you half of your reward.
Agreed.
You're in luck. The princess will see you. Remember, I get half of the reward.
I have an excellent memory.
Thank you.
Morning recess will be outside. Morning recess will be outside. Thank you.
Thank you, that will be all. And you might be.
Liza Higgins, Your Majesty.
I'm curious to know what you have found.
On blacktop only, please.
A letter, Your Majesty. I believe you lost it on your way to church this morning.
Thank goodness. Have you read it?
No. I don't understand the word of French.
Have you shown anyone?
Not a soul, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Liza. This letter means a great deal to me. Is there anything I can do for you? Name your reward.
I did not return your letter or a reward. I was just doing what I would have liked someone to do for me. But since you are kind to offer a reward, I cannot request. However, before I make my request, I wonder if you would summon the palace gatekeeper and your opponent's secretary. They both helped me to gain an audience with you. I think they will be happy to know that you have granted me a reward.
Certainly. Guard! Liza, you have done a great service to me by returning a prized possession. How can I reward you? Your wish is my command.
Thank you, Your Highness, Your Majesty. If you will grant my wish, I humbly request a sentence of 2 weeks in jail.
I don't understand.
You see, although I did not seek a reward, the royal gatekeeper made me promise to give him half my reward in return for letting me in through the palace gate. Your opponent's security made me promise to give him half of my reward in return for letting me see you today. Even though I told them both I was here to return something that you had lost, I hope that you will grant my request, giving half of the reward to the gatekeeper and half of the reward to secretary to fulfill my promise.
I cannot refuse your request. Guards, take the prisoners away. generously and one to the royal family. I have decided the reward for you for your first service as you requested, but as a reward for your second service, riding the cows of greed 1, I would like to give you another reward. You look familiar. Are you the girl who waves at me every Sunday morning as we drive to church?
Yes, Your Majesty, I wait for you every Sunday. Once you even wave back to me.
Well, until the next Sunday of watching me drive by, how would you like to join me for a ride in the royal carriage dressed in a brand new gown?
I love